I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on it.
What's going on, Titan Nation? And any Seahawks fans that might be joining us, welcome into TNT Live. I'm your man, Blue Enforcer, a.k.a. The Truth. As I have my Titan jersey on ready to go as we have Titans Seahawks about to begin. And we're a few minutes away from kickoff. And the injury list is quite long, everybody. And so we're going to get into that in just a bit. But everybody, definitely make sure you share this show out, whether you join it on Facebook, or on Twitter, or on Instagram. Definitely make sure y'all join in. Definitely come on in and definitely be a part of the conversation, be a part of the show. I will hope that I do not have a huge amount of issues with my microphone. I know sometimes it tends to go out, and I like to apologize to everybody ahead of time, and I ask that y'all work with me. We'll get the microphone up as quickly as possible. And everything. So right now, again, make sure y'all follow either on Facebook, on X, aka Twitter, or Instagram. Also, make sure y'all hit that like button, smash that like button, and everybody that comes into the channel definitely help me out and everything. And also make sure y'all subscribe to the channel as well, as I am right at 1,400 subscribers. I am right at 1,400 subscribers, trying to get a little bit further. Would hope to hit 1,500 by the end of the season. So if y'all can help me out, I would definitely appreciate that. And hit the bell and put all on your notifications. And then that way you'll be able to get everything. It looks like the Tennessee Titans are going to receive, so they're going to get the ball to start. You know, Right now, this is a do or die situation for the Tennessee Titans. The list is long of guys who are inactive. This game is about to start. Of course, Big Jeff put on IR earlier this week. He's done for the season. Also, Christian Fulton's already on there. Amani Hooker's been put on IR. Jack Gibbons, Luke Gifford, all on IR as well. Nick Westbrook-Akina is already there as well. And so they've brought up a couple of defensive backs for the practice squad, and the kick is away. And a fair catch was called by Corey Levin, shockingly, and not Chris Moore, which I found that in kind of amazing, but still a fair catch, so the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Of course, again, a lot of guys missing. You got Daniel Brunskill, Will Levis, Aaron Brewer, Chigakonkwo. I'm sorry, wait a minute. The inactives: Will Levis, Kyle Phillips, Trayvon Wesco, Daniel Brunskill, TK McClendon, Sean Murphy-Bunting, Kayvon Wallace, all inactive as well. Tannehill back to pass, play action. Tried to go across to DeAndre Hopkins and nearly got it picked off by Diggs. And we know one thing about Tannehill, he does not mind going to DeAndre Hopkins. And of course, two guys corral on him early. Now, even though this is the first time in Mike Vrabel's tenure, the Tennessee Titans are already out of the playoffs, I said, enjoy Derrick Henry while he's here. Give Tannehill a chance to throw. You got to be competitive, show some fight, and make the best of your opportunity. Give to Derrick Henry going right, and it looks like he picks up about 3 to 4 yards, and it sets up a third and maybe a little bit manageable of a situation. But again, you just want to be competitive. Of course, Andrew Rupchich, of course, was elevated to the was officially put on the active roster. I'm surprised he's getting the start over Calvin Throckmorton at guard. I mean, he did have some time against Tampa Bay, if I'm not mistaken, where he played some guard. And it was 3rd and 7, but now false start's going to make it 3rd and 12. 3rd and long, not a good way to start for the Tennessee Titans. And this looks all too familiar. Lou Man, of course, was first. We got AZ Big, DO9, what's up? Stevie BOE was going. He said the tank list, yeah, it's on. DO9 said, why didn't they just start Malik? Probably because Mike Vrabel, he is still trying to win. You got to give him that. 3rd and 12, and he is under pressure, trying to get away. And once again, a familiar scene for Tannehill. He gets sacked. And I think a little bit of that one was on him because he could have gotten rid of the ball. And once again, the Titan offense has looked a lot the way it looks with Tannehill under center. Putrid. And the ball was fumbled. Tannehill picked it up. The ball was fumbled. Tannehill picks it up and did get a turnover. But the Titans, unfortunately, will have to punt the football, and might as well get used to a lot of this, ladies and gentlemen. So Ty Zentner back to punt, who has actually done pretty decent. And a 48-yard punt by Zentner, of course. He does not have the leg of Ryan Stonehouse. And so now Geno Smith comes out, who missed Monday night's victory over the Philadelphia Eagles, which was a big, big win for them as they try to stay in the playoff hunt. Dionne says, y'all Tannehill lovers love this mediocre quarterback. I mean, if y'all paid attention to the show, I gave up on Tannehill after the Cincinnati game. But Mike Vrabel, as stubborn as a mule, give to Kenneth Walker. Walker trying to break through, maybe picks up about 3. Who I have starting on my fantasy team because I figure this Tennessee Titan defense is going to struggle to stop the run. And right now, I am in the playoffs right now. I need a win. I am actually 18 away from 1,400. So if y'all can help me get there, I appreciate that. Quick pass out to DK Metcalf. He's fighting, and I think he might be close to a first down if he doesn't already have one. A host of Titans in on the stop. And with Amani Hooker down, Mike Brown, a backup safety, is in the game as well, along with Elijah Molden. A lot of Titan defenders are out. Jaleel Johnson and Keandre Colburn are going to step up. Otis Reese is getting the start for Jack Gibbons. And then, of course, you got Trey Avery. Third and short. They're going to try DJ Dallas on 3rd and inches. I think he's got it. And it is a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. And so one thing about this Seahawk team, they are tough. Pete Carroll, has been an experienced head coach, has won at least 7 games every year that he's been there. And he even has a Super Bowl title. And he's had some lean years recently, but they have a trio of receivers, which he throws to one in Tyler Lockett. And you got a trio you have pretty much a non-existent secondary minus Roger McCreary going up against DK Metcalf, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Tyler Lockett, who is a burner, by the way. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they defend these receivers. Geno back to pass complete by Kobe Parkinson, one of the backup tight ends, makes the catch, and that is enough for a Seahawks first down. Now, they're not the best offense in the world by any means, but they're efficient. And so now 1st and 10 again, inside of the 45 and about the 42 for the Seahawks. Geno, pressure brought on by by Danico Autry, tried to swing it out to Kenneth Walker, and it was incomplete. I mean, Danico Autry is going to have to be a factor if the Titans are going to have any chance to win this game. And Danico, of course, his career high 11 sacks already on the year. And he's a guy that I think no matter what, even though he is going to be going 34 next year, you find a way to bring him back, at least for one more year. Geno back to pass, and he is stuffed. Back to pass, sack. Arden Key. The key got unlocked there. This is the Arden Key we've been wanting to see all season, but a very nice, just a speed rush there. Just a speed rush there, and it sets up a 3rd and long. I might be offsides on Arden Key. Going deep for Lockett. Oh! But it looked like Arden Key, he had some get off there. He was trying to time it. Yeah. I mean, and Geno almost hit Lockett too. Yeah, excuse me. So it was 3rd and 16, but now it's 3rd and 11. But I tell you, if he hits Tyler Lockett there, that's a touchdown. Yeah, Art got off a little early, but definitely a little bit of get off there. Third and 11 for the Seahawks. Pressure come, pass. It is caught by Bobo, the receiver for the Seahawks, but then they say incomplete. And so now it's fourth down. And they're trying to see, could it have been a catch? I don't know. I mean, it looked like that could be a catch there. And if anything, that could have at least made it so it would have been a field goal. And it looks like Pete Carroll's going to challenge it. Because if he wins the challenge, it may set up fourth and short. You know, if they don't go for it on fourth down, they at least could get a field goal out of this. Now, here's the thing. The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. So that is what they got to overturn. They have to overturn and show that it is not that he didn't complete it. So that's what we're going to be finding out when it comes to that. But early on, Pete Carroll making the challenge, a very good team. The Seahawks coming in at 7-7, fighting for their playoff lives right now in the NFC. And they are in the hunt. Meanwhile, of course, the Titans have absolutely nothing to play for, but they could play the role of spoiler in this game. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, excuse me. I'm going to get on a cough drop. But, you know, this game is going to really tell a lot about the Tennessee Titans because the Titans are going to see if they have some pride about them. And this could be a defensive game. And but I know there's a lot of people out there that were wondering how come, you know, that I'm seeming to be looking more towards the offseason and still not cheering the team on to win now. Because I'm thinking like this. I'm looking to the future. You know, I've already conceded the now. I've already conceded on the now, and I'm looking at the future. And that's what this is all about. This is about the future. I'm looking at the future. I'm looking forward. I'm heading into 2024. There is nothing to play for in 2023. For those players, they're playing for their jobs. They're playing for their livelihood because there's a lot of guys on this Titan team. And so they said it was not ruled a catch. It is still incomplete. So they rule it incomplete. The Seahawks lose a timeout and a challenge, and the Titans will get the ball back with Ryan Tannehill under center. Y'all give me just a second. Give to Derrick Henry. Going back to the left. And picks up 6 yards there. So right now, a lot of people think that this could be Derrick Henry's last couple of games, and that, this could be one of his last games at Nissan Stadium as a Titan. We enjoy watching the greatness that is Derrick Henry. And now try to head outside to the right, and it looks like Derrick Henry will pick up a first down here. Meanwhile, the Titans, ow, ow, ow. Teams you want to cheer for. You want to cheer for the Bears. You want to cheer for the Jets, who are ahead of Washington right now. The Chargers nearly helped us out yesterday, but couldn't hold on to a lead. Tannehill in trouble and almost got sacked there himself again. Pressure brought on by Mafe. Second and 10 now after the incompletion. Toss to Spears. Spears trying to get outside. Not much of a stiff arm as Derrick Henry will have. Only picks up maybe 1 or 2. And now we're set up a 3rd and long. But teams you want to cheer for ahead of you. The Jets, who are ahead of the Commanders right now. The Giants, who play tomorrow against Philly. Chicago. Arizona is another team you want to cheer for. 3rd and 9 over the middle. Tannehill throws, caught by Chig Okonkwo, which picks up a Tennessee Titans first down. Ow, ow, ow. A nice tough throw there by Tannehill, who takes yet another shot. So 1st and 10 for the Titans. They get to about the 40-yard line. Tannehill gives to Henry going right. It looked like he was going to get stuffed, but picks up a few more yards, gets outside and picks up the first down. And the King is starting to roll, and the fans are letting them hear it. But you always know with Derrick Henry, you put that fear of God in a defense because everybody knows you better stop number 22 first. Chris said, I swear that was a catch. I thought it was too. Henry had so much grass in front of him. I mean, he's getting there. 1st and 10 into Seahawk territory. Flea flicker, which we've seen happen before. Oh! Tried to go to Chris Moore, and Julian Love, a new father, just knocked the ball clear out of him. I mean, Julian Love playing physical, basically saying, look, I got a little one back home. I gotta do it. I gotta make it for the little one. And Chris Moore on a knee now took that shot. Yeah, I think it was a clean hit too. Of course, again, congratulations to Julian Love, who his wife gave birth to a baby 2 days ago. So congratulations to him and the new addition to his family. But I do see, of course, our resident Jaguar troll up in here. I will say this. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, and Evan Ingram, they better produce today. They better get me points, and a lot of them. I demand points from the game. And so, the Tennessee Titans look like they're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm there. And one thing I'm just looking for, again, be competitive, show a little fight. You may not win this game, but Mike Vrabel better coach like his butt's on the line, because it just might be, even though he may not think it. But if you lose another game at home, which would be 3 straight at home, could be a little bit of a problem. But we're definitely going to find out. Lou Man said 22. Dio9 says Jags suck. And I would tend to agree. But like I said, some other teams we need to cheer for. The Jets, who are leading Washington right now. We will hope Atlanta maybe create some distance. Green Bay up on Carolina 7-0. And Detroit up on Minnesota 7-0. Arizona and Chicago play later. Probably better if Chicago wins that game, because they'll get win number 6. We go ahead. So if we can at least get those two teams, we could at least be maybe up to 7 before the Giants take the field. So, I mean, that would actually be pretty good. Chicago and the Jets could fall behind us and everything. So we'll definitely see about that. Now, of course, if Washington wins, it won't matter. They'll still be in the same position. And if some other teams we've played maybe take some losses, our strength of schedule could go down. Tannehill tries to roll out right, looking for Tajay Spears, off target, incomplete. And of course, Carolina, who got a victory over Atlanta last week, down 7-0 to Green Bay. Can y'all see me good? I got my light off in here, so. And it's already 3rd and 10. Tried to flip the screen, got it to Mason Kinsey. And he's tripped up. Probably picked up about 5 yards, and they may need to punt the football here, and I think that's what they're going to do. And so Ty Zentner's going to punt. And once again, looks like the Titans being conservative. Zentner on the punt. And a nice job there. Anthony Kendall, backup corner who has come back from injury, puts it down inside of the 5. Nice punt by Ty Zentner. Stevie said they don't want what we want. A lot of us want a high draft pick. Vrabel's trying to win and save his job. He's trying to save his butt. That's what he's trying to do. But also to help us out, if teams like, Arizona, if teams like Chicago and the Jets win, and then other teams that we already played, like the Chargers won a game. If some other teams that we already played take some losses too, some other teams that we played, like Pittsburgh, who actually won. Now Cincinnati took a loss. If Houston could fall, that will help us out. And Atlanta, if they fall, that can help us too. So some teams that, some of the teams we've played, if they take some losses, that helps us out as far as strength of schedule. The lower our strength of schedule, the better chances we have of moving up. So Dion said we should have seen what Malik could do, see if he's learned something. I mean, at this point, I think the Tennessee Titans have all but given up on Malik Willis. They have given up on him. They really don't think he can do anything. They don't think he can provide anything right now. So they're like, why even try? There we are. So, I would have liked to have seen Malik actually get a shot, but obviously they don't want to. We see some people in the crowd dressed like Santa Claus. See one dressed like a Grinch. And now Seattle starting at their own 6-yard line, 1st and 10. Geno back to pass, finds Kenneth Walker. Walker bounces off a tackle, but does not get back to the line of scrimmage. Roger McCreary, Mike Brown, and Rashad Weaver helping to tackle Kenneth Walker there. And so a lot of other teams playing very meaningful football. The Titans are not. Kenneth Walker on 2nd down only picks up about 2 yards. And it sets up a 3rd and long for the Seattle Seahawks. This could be a defensive ball game. You got 3rd and long, 3rd and 11. We really haven't seen them go to DK Metcalf or Jackson Smith and Jigba just yet. Well, they went to DK Metcalf. He got close to a 1st down. They went to Lockett on a deep pass and couldn't complete it. And Geno just barely gets out of the end zone, and he will be sacked. Sacked by a host of Titans there. And I want to see who led the charge. Blitz came. Geno gets out, but obviously it was Danico and Terrell. Danico started. Terrell Edmonds joins in. And Danico might pick up half a sack there, give him 11.5. And now Dixon for Seattle punting out of the end zone. A nice punt there. Gives time for the coverage to get there. Kinsey trying to get around. He bounces off a couple of people, but can't get much further, but gets to after the 40-yard line. So made a little something out of nothing there. Kinsey like, I just want an opportunity. And Stevie says Malik got done wrong. I 100% agree with you. I agree. I think Malik did not get a fair shake. Malik did not get a fair shake. They put him in positions to fail, and that's exactly what happened. And then here comes Frazier talking about Mason over Burks. I'm like, look, Burks is getting done wrong too. And so we're going to see what the Tennessee Titans do here on this next drive. Can they do something with this ball and with nice, decent field position? We'll definitely see if they can make a move here. So they give it to Danico Autry fully. So that gives him 12 sacks on the year. Arden Key picks up sack number 6 on the season. D09 says Burks has had opportunities. He hasn't lived up to them. Well, here's the thing with Burks. Burks hasn't been able to stay on the field, which is a major problem. I mean, I looked at some stats. He has 45 catches for his career, and he has 45 catches for his career. "45 catches, 629 yards, 1 touchdown." Let's put that in perspective. Another guy, a rookie with the Texans, Tank Dell, who is out for the year, has 47 catches, 709 yards, and I believe he has 7 touchdowns. So he already, in this rookie season, and he's out for the year, has more catches, and he has 2 more catches than Burks. He has, way more. He has over 300 yards more than him. He has 7 touchdowns compared to 1. And now the Titans get another possession, have an extra offensive lineman in there. Tannehill back to pass and tried to go to Burks, and Burks took a shot. And then there's the flag. And there's a flag. It looks like it's going to be unnecessary roughness. Burks took a shot on that one. Burks looked good. Pass was thrown behind him, and he took a shot. Yeah, Burks had no chance, and it was helmet to helmet. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be the right call. So they call unnecessary roughness on Quandre Diggs on that hit. And now their talented linebacker, I believe, third-year man Jordan Brooks, is heading off the field as well. Picked in the first round of the 2020 draft. So in his 4th year as a starter, was a first-round pick. Getting helped off, that is not a good sign for Seattle. 2:19 to go in the first quarter, nothing. Tannehill back to throw, trying to get away from the pressure, needs to get rid of it, and he does. But the rush was definitely coming. Looked like it was going to be a play-action pass, but nothing seemed to be there. And so Tannehill, smart move, just having to get it out of there. I know Tannehill doesn't have the wheels he used to. But this Seattle defense is better than what their stats might show. 2nd and 10, 2:11 to go. Give to Henry. Henry looks like he has a little room. Gets close to a first down. Picks up about 8, maybe 9. And it'll set up a third and a very short. Derrick Henry, 5 carries, 36 yards already. And now the Titans, of course, top 5 in the league in third and short. And that's between 1 and 3 yards. They're one of the best. Give to Tajay Spears. Spears nearly breaks through. They pick up the first down. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, nearly broke through. He was about to break it there. And they have an extra offensive lineman in this situation. First and 10, give to Spears, and Spears is stacked up. And so Seattle, who has had issues stopping the run, 2nd and 8. Second and 8, they're probably going to let the first quarter come to an end. And that's what they do. So first quarter in the books, another scoreless first quarter for the Tennessee Titans. They're down. It's a tie game at 0-0. And John Ojukwu, OJ as Vrabel likes to call him, has been used quite a bit as the extra offensive lineman in this game. But 0-0 is the score after 1. And so now, Tennessee Titans try to get on the move and, definitely try to, the Titans are definitely trying to play with some pride as we head into this second quarter. But so far, I mean, Derrick Henry has kind of gotten going. Spears had a nice run to kind of end the first quarter a little bit. And, the defense has definitely been pretty good so far. So what are y'all thinking of the game so far? How are we handling things? I think we're handling it pretty good so far. And we just got to see how far this game goes. Can Tannehill lead them to victory? But this definitely seems like this is going to be a defensive ball game. And I can't tell you who's going to win. And of course, they're showing Will Levis. He had a nice jacket on too. I liked that jacket that Will Levis had on. They're showing him he had took some kids shopping back on December 12th. And now Tannehill back to pass on 2nd and 8. Gets it across to D-Hop. DeAndre Hopkins, another game with a catch. That would, I believe, be game 159. And so Jordan Brooks for Seattle dealing with an ankle injury, questionable to return. Another game, another catch for Hopkins. I believe that's 159 straight that he's done that. And now Henry flips it up, pass, caught, touchdown, Titans to Chigakonkwo. We know Derrick Henry can throw the ball a bit, and, well, you got nothing to lose there. Touchdown, Titans. I believe that is his 3rd touchdown pass of the year. Remember, he has not crossed the line of scrimmage yet. And that is Chig's first TD of the year. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And shockingly, the Titans strike first. Wow. But, of course, you know Mike Vrabel is desperate. He is a desperate man trying to do everything he can to hold on to his position. And nice play call there by Tim Kelly. And the Titans strike first blood. But a nice play call there. Like, maybe Derrick Henry should play quarterback more often. That might be pretty good. I mean, Derrick Henry already, I believe, has 3 touchdown passes on the year. No, that's Derrick Henry's 2nd touchdown pass of the season. And, I mean, he's already got a higher completion percentage, nearly well over 66%. So I'm like, it seems like every time Derrick Henry throws it up, it works. So I like the sound of that. So, wow, what a play. Dion says, I don't think I want to win, though. You know, deep down, I don't want to win either, but you want to see the Titans look pretty good. You want to see the Titans at least show a little fight, and right now, they are. Now, how long that fight will hold up, we're going to find out. But not bad. Not bad at all. Yep, Derrick Henry's 4th career touchdown pass. Chig gets his 1st touchdown catch of the year. And the Titans strike first blood. And then Seattle gets on a return, picks up a nice return there. I think the punter had to make a stop there. Now, of course, you're going to come up thinking Derrick Henry's going to run. Instead, Derrick Henry sees that and passes the ball. That's kind of a run-pass option within the run-pass option. I kind of like that. My boy CJ, salute. I'm like, what's up to you? So now Seahawks starting at the 30. Give to Kenneth Walker. He's got room and a lot of room. Getting outside. Picks up a big gain. And that's what I need to see on my fantasy team. I need some big runs. A nice big run there for Kenneth Walker. And the Jets doing us a good favor so far, up 17-0 on the Commanders. We are just good enough to keep us from drafting inside the top 10. Not good. That is an issue. And again, give to Kenneth Walker getting into Titans territory. And it's 2nd and 6. He picks up 4 there. Longest run, 24 yards there on that first run. And then he picks up 4 more there. 2nd and 6. Geno back to pass. Gets it caught by DK Metcalf. Metcalf hurdles over a Titan and gets it inside of the 20 into the 15-yard line. DK Metcalf, one of those Ole Miss guys, got it just over the hand of Roger McCreary. And then Metcalf hurdles over a guy, hurdles over Trey Avery, who whiffs completely. And the Seahawks are in business. Seahawks trying to respond to the Titan touchdown that was just scored. And something is going on. Seattle decides to burn a timeout here. Oh, so that was Eric Guerra he jumped over, not Trey Avery. But that was incredible acrobatics. Yeah, excuse me for that. Been tired. I worked 19 days straight at my job, and I finally get to enjoy time off. But trying to do a little bit before the Christmas holiday. And so now 1st and 10 at the 16, at the Titans 16. Give to Walker. Walker being patient, looking for a hole. Doesn't get there. He may still have 1 yard. But Azeez Al-Shire, who is our leading tackler, over 137 tackles coming into this game. He tried to pick his way through. The hole closed up really, really fast there. And so now 2nd and 9, but they say the Seahawks have struggled in the red zone. Smith play action, gets it to the tight end, Parkinson. May have had a little bit more room, but then slips up and sets up about a 3rd and medium there. And that is something we noticed. Yes, Seahawks, 1 timeout left for the rest of the first half. Well, we got a new guest, Sharita Allen. Says, I support black channels, so it's bittersweet to watch this, seeing a Titans jersey and cheer for my Hawks. Well, I appreciate you at least coming into the channel. Hopefully you come back anytime, even though this is Titan-centric. I will be talking about other teams, so please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to give me a like and subscribe. I appreciate you joining us. Geno back to pass on 3rd and 4, gets it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba, and he is way out of bounds, and he is down. Ran into the wall, and Smith and Jigba comes up limping. He was definitely out of bounds, and then slips into the wall there, and may have hurt his knee. So again, everybody, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit all on your notifications. And then that way you will know when I go live. You can definitely do that. And so now 4th and 4, Jackson Smith and Jigba down. And we'll definitely hopefully find out what his status is. But you still got DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett to deal with. And also a pretty nice tight end in Noah Fant as well. So we're definitely going to find out more if we get any update on the condition of Jackson Smith and Jigba. But 4th and 4, if you're Seattle, what do? Do you go ahead and kick the field goal, get 3 points on the board, or do you go for it on 4th down? But, this is going to be a dogfight of a game. Seattle, again, they are fighting for their playoff lives right now. They're trying to stay in the race and get one of those wild card spots. We know the 49ers have pretty much already, the 49ers have already locked up a playoff spot. And are trying to lock up a division title as well. There are some scenarios where some teams can do their thing. And so the 49ers, the 49ers have already clinched the division. They've already clinched the NFC West. The Cowboys and the Eagles have each clinched playoff spots already. Seattle, like right there at 8, they are right there. A victory and a Minnesota loss puts them in that 7th spot. And right now in the AFC, the only team that locked up a playoff spot is the Baltimore Ravens. And so the Seahawks have elected for the field goal. Myers' kick is up, line drive, kick is good. And so now we have a new score coming. Titans 7, Seahawks 3. But now the Seahawks are on the board, and they're going to definitely try to make this a game. And so, again, this could be a defensive game, and it just comes down to which team makes the other team make a mistake. So, yes, while I want the Titans to lose a game, but I definitely want to see what they have left. And from rumors of what I hear, there are a lot of empty seats, especially in the upper decks. And so with 10:48 to go in the second, Seahawks score. And this is exactly what happened last week against Houston. I mean, the Titans had a 13-0 lead. The Titans had a 13-0 lead, and Chris Moore with the fair catch on the kickoff. The Titans had a 13-0 lead last week, and as I said before, the Texans just slowly inched and inched and inched and inched their way back into the game until they won. And so we could be seeing that again here today. I mean, we definitely got to see what's going on with the Tennessee Titans. So 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Titans. Can they build on this lead? Tannehill back to pass play action. Gets it over to Chig. Got it up to the 38-yard line. A nice pass, good enough for a first down for the Tennessee Titans. And so the Titans get a first down. Will Levis, of course, listening to the calls, taking mental notes, which, I mean, this is good for him as well. Kind of sit back and just be like, okay, what would I have done differently? Give to Henry going right, spins away from a tackle, and then a host of Seahawks catch up to him. And the Houston Texans take back a kickoff return. They make it 14-7 in their game. We get them, of course, in Houston next week. So, of course, the Titans got 7 there, so it's 2nd and 3. Houston, Jacksonville, and Indianapolis all at 8 and 6. Jags have Tampa Bay later today. Pitch to Derrick Henry. Henry picks up a few yards, picks up the first down. And, of course, Indy playing Atlanta right now. And so right now, if they all want to keep pace with each other, they got to win. And so, of course, they're talking about Derrick Henry as far as his future, because he definitely said some things that I did not expect. He basically felt this could be it for him as a Titan. Tannehill tried to get rushed to the right, pass caught by DeAndre Hopkins, but it was out of bounds. And I mean, I would like to see Derrick Henry come back. It would just depend on what they do. I think if Mike Vrabel is still the head coach, I think Derrick Henry comes back. But if we go a different direction, I could see us going away from Derrick Henry. I can really see that. 2nd and 10 for the Tennessee Titans after that incomplete pass. Bunch formations, which we've seen quite a bit of. Give to Derrick Henry right up the middle with a big run, caught past the first down marker inside of Seahawk territory, inside of the 40-yard line. Lou Man saying stupid started Tannehill with nothing on the line. Stevie says this is proof the game plan should have been changed last week. When it works, when it works, it works. If not, don't change it. Give to Tajay Spears going right and did not pick up much. Of course, Leonard Williams, a guy that I've absolutely loved, making the stop there. And the missus chiming in. Happy Christmas Eve to all Titan fans. Well, yes, definitely Christmas Eve. Definitely Christmas Eve, and Christmas is definitely upon us. What I want for Christmas is the top 5 pick. Tannehill nearly got sacked there. Got it to Tajay Spears. Barely got it away as Duncan was about to give up another sack. Was about to give up a sack, and Tannehill was about to get crushed. Mafe was coming for him. Yeah, Duncan could not keep up. And so now 3rd and 6. And now Vrabel has to call a timeout because there's something he didn't like there. OC615 said D-Hop is pissed at Tannehill. He was shaking his head and saying something after that last pass. I mean, Tannehill has got to throw it where D-Hop has a chance to catch it. I mean, right now, Tannehill has already been hurried 9 times, knocked down 3 times, sacked once. And of course, the missus say maybe Sanders L's are working to give the Titans a high draft pick. That's what I want. I want a high draft pick. Take my chances. And so now 3rd and 6 for the Titans. At the 35-yard line, you're looking at about a 52-yarder. And now delay of game. Titans don't get the playoff, and Vrabel doing that usual about to vomit look. And now instead of 3rd and 6, it's 3rd and 11. So now you've basically taken yourself out of field goal range. That's a bad penalty. I mean, Vrabel has that, oh my God, I'm about to vomit look. Now you're at the 40, you're out of field goal range. Now it's a 57-yarder. 3rd down, Tannehill gets out of the way. Mike could run here. He has room, gets the 1st down and more, and then Tannehill slides. A nice 1st down. Tannehill finally showing a little bit of wheels that we haven't seen all season. 22-yard pickup right there. 1st down, Titans. And we saw number 8 basically trying to go and hit another Titan instead of going after Tannehill. Tannehill springs free, picks up 22 yards to the 1st down. Tough run by Tannehill. 1st and 10 in the red zone, but the Titans have had some issues in the red zone. They'll back reverse, get to Treylon Burks, and Burks is not getting anywhere. And again, it's like, why are they only giving Burks reverses? Actually throw the ball to him. I mean, my goodness. I do not like these reverses with Burks because it's like those are the only plays y'all designed for him. I don't really get that. 4:50 to go in the 2nd quarter. You lose 3 yards there. Tannehill stuffed and sacked. Dag rabbit. And Mario Edwards, the ex-Titan. Well, Mario Edwards did not like getting cut. And Skoronski just gets pushed and bowled over. Not good there. And Skoronski has struggled the last couple of games. And he basically giving a wave to the Titan crowd and the Titan sideline like, y'all should have kept me. Well, we see Terrell Williams up in the box. And now 3rd and 19, you've been pushed back. Give to Tajay Spears. Spears got quite a bit of it back. And now you're looking at a field goal here. And I agree. The Mario Edwards sack pretty much killed the drive. And so now Nick Folk off for a field goal. 33-yard attempt. Kick is up and kick is good. So we do get some points out of the drive. Not 7, but we get 3. And the Titans keep ahead at 10-3. So the Titans add a few points and stay ahead. But a big sack by Seattle messed up the drive. But a couple of bad calls there. Within the reverse to Burks, I didn't necessarily like that call. And I mean, I don't know what's going on with Peter Skoronski. Skoronski has really struggled the last few weeks. He definitely struggled. He definitely struggled last week, and it looks like it's continuing today. I mean, basically, Mario Edwards just gave him a shove, and Skoronski had no standstill, no anchor to him. So, I mean, this offensive line is definitely going to be a focal point in the offseason. They're going to have to definitely shore up this offensive line. I mean, I think Skoronski, still deserves another shot, but he is not looking hot at all. But, I mean, this Tennessee Titan offense is like sometimes they get going and then they get in their own way sometimes. And that's not what you need. You need to be consistent. And the Tennessee Titans have been very inconsistent. Oh, we got our man Morocco up in here. Yeah, mother sucker. I know he did his post getting everybody fired up for this game earlier. So I would like to see him get hype. And so now instead of Nick Folk kicking off, Ty Zentner is going to kick off. And Dallas trying to return it, maybe gets it to about the 22-yard line. Caleb Murphy with the tackle, finally getting some playing time. Of course, Caleb Murphy and Travis Gibson are all up. I see quite a few Grinches in the crowd. First and 10 for the Seahawks. 3:13 to go. Geno back to pass. Gets it quickly out to Tyler Lockett. Picks up a couple of yards there. Sets up maybe a second and about 7. So 2:54 and counting, second and 8. And give to Kenneth Walker, and he runs it to his own guy. And so, of course, for the Seahawks, Jackson Smith and Jigba returning to the game. I mean, right now, the Tennessee Titans have won time of possession so far, have really controlled the game. And now 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 for the Seahawks. High snap, and it was complete to Tyler Lockett. They were really coming at Geno, and they're going forward, so it might be it's on the Titans, it looks like. And so they called roughing the passer on Mike Brown, went low on Geno, automatic first down. Lou Man says, I'm sorry for being disrespectful, but this ain't getting no better. I see Nashville as the new Detroit. And I think you're talking like bad Detroit. And I get it. I think, honestly, rough times are ahead. And I know there's a lot of y'all out there that are just such Vrabel supporters thinking, oh, we ain't got no talent. We ain't got no roster. Mike Vrabel's a great coach. And I'm like, I guarantee you, if Mike Vrabel is the head coach of this team next year, it's going to be exactly the same as this year. It's going to be the exact same way. It's not going to get any better. It might get worse. And then Vrabel will get fired. But I think by then it will be too late. You've got to look out for your roster. You got to understand, if I can get an offensive mind who can help develop Will Levis and make him the star quarterback that he could definitely be, you go ahead and make that change now instead of being so loyal to Vrabel. Vrabel hasn't done anything, and people want to say he's such a great coach. Since 2019, since that year we went to the AFC Championship, how many playoff games have we won? 0. (2021), after that year, getting the number 1 seed and everything, Mike Vrabel is 12-22 since, and 5-16 in his last 21 games. It's not very good, y'all. Not very good at all. It's not what you need. It's not what you want. Titan South says, "True, you think we re-signed Derek?" Here's my thing on Derrick Henry. If Mike Vrabel is back, I think Derrick Henry is back too. And I think it'll be for, I would say, maybe a 2-year deal, opt out after 1, where it'll really be a 1-year deal, but they'll make it look like a 2-year deal. But if they go a different direction, then I can see Henry being gone too. 2 minutes to go, 10-3 Titans. And Parker D, Merry Christmas Truth, with the 1999 Super Chat. Parker D, thank you so much for that. And Merry Christmas to everybody else here as well. I thank you so much for this Super Chat. 1st and 10 gift to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And tried to get back up and run, thinking he wasn't down. And it's 2nd down, but the clock continues to roll. But again, thank you very much for that Super Chat, Parker D. I appreciate that. 2nd and 4, 1:38 to go. Seahawks in Titans territory. Remember, the Seahawks will get the ball. Oh, got it to Lockett, but it's incomplete. And remember, the Seahawks will get the ball to start the second half, so they want to try to get maybe a 2-for-1 here. Get points here, and then, start off in the second half. So I definitely appreciate the Super Chats. Merry Christmas. Hopefully everybody has a great Christmas coming up, going into midnight tonight. Hopefully some of you get what you want, or that your kids are happy on Christmas morning. And also, I ask that all families, if you're going through something health-wise or lost someone, Hopefully you have a Merry Christmas as well. Pass caught by Bobo over the middle. First down. Gino was feeling some pressure, but he got it complete. Picks up the first down. Clock continues to roll. Minute 16 remaining. Seahawks on the move. Gino tried to throw to lock it again, and it was incomplete. Stops the clock. A minute 5 to go. 2nd and 10. Seahawks team is on the move. Yeah, I definitely see some empty seats in the upper deck. I definitely see that. 2nd and 10, a minute 5 to go. Pressure come, gets it out, tried to get it to Zach Charbonnet, and Charbonnet drops it. 3rd and 10 for the Seahawks. So here it is, 3rd and 10. Cleveland up 20-7 on Houston. Jets shutting out the Commanders 20-0. Atlanta up 10-7 on Indy. Detroit up 10-7 on Minnesota. And the Packers up 16-10 on Carolina. Hey, if Carolina wins, that'll help too. 3rd and 10. Gino back to pass. Gets it to Charbonnet. Well short of the line of game. I mean, well short of even the line of scrimmage. And so now the Seahawks, after that quick screen, after that quick pass to the flat, pretty much hurt them actually, to where they now have to punt the football instead of maybe being in field goal range. And the Seattle Seahawks decide to take a delay of game, maybe give themselves a little bit more room to punt. So the Titans can get the ball back. Very low scoring so far. Dixon kicking it deep. Fair catch. Caught by Mason Kinsey. 48 seconds to go. Tannehill and the gang will be back on the field. Question is, what do they do? Do they just run the ball and take it to the locker room? Or do they actually act like they maybe try to get somewhere, maybe try to kick a field goal? Oh, yeah, excuse me. Deal9, True, who's your backup team this year? Dang. That's a hard question to answer. I mean, I mainly, of course, cheer for the Titans. But if I had to choose a backup team, I think in homage to my dad, I'm going with the 49ers. Because my dad was a big 49ers fan. As y'all can see, I have a couple of 49er things on the side over there in the man cave. So I'm not just picking them, because they're winning right now. I'm picking them because I actually have a legitimate tie to them, and that's through my late father, the great Donald Newell. Who, of course, in a few days will be a sad day for me because it'll mark 28 years since he's been gone. So Titans up 10-3. Seahawks don't inch any closer. And we're going to see how the Titans finish this drive off. Finish this first half off. Wow, Patriots Broncos on NFL Network. I didn't even know that. And so now, yeah, if the Vikings lose and the Seahawks win, they are in the 7th spot at the moment. 1st and 10, 48 seconds to go. What are they going to do? Tannehill throws out the end zone, gets it to Hopkins. Caught, gets out of bounds, so picks up about 8. Sets up a second down, and really 4 seconds come off the clock. And so now 2nd and 3, pick up a 7. Tannehill rolling out, and you still got 2 timeouts remaining. And then a late flag comes in, probably going to add some more yards, maybe a late hit to the head. And so actually they don't call the penalty. They pick up the flag. And so, yeah, I can understand that call because he was trying to go for the ball. He looked like he was trying to – it looked like it may have been that he was punching at Tannehill's head, which he wasn't, which he, might have been. He was trying to punch the ball out. He does not hit Tannehill in the head. And so I understand them picking up the flag there. So 35 seconds remain. Titans take a timeout. And remember, the Seahawks will get the ball to start the second half. Tannehill 1st and 10. Gets it out. Got it to Chig. Tackle made by Burns. Clock continues to roll. And then the Titans use their final timeout. And so now 30 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 8. So the Titans out of timeouts. 2nd and 8. Now they get stopped in bounds. They're going to have to get to the ball, or Tannehill thought he may have a free play. Steps up, gets it to Chig. Problem is, in bounds. So now you got to get on the ball. It's 3rd down. And they're not going to get much off. Tannehill got to get rid of the ball there, sacked, and that's pretty much going to end the first half. my favorite to sack, and that is not a good way to end the first half. Another sack on Ryan Tannehill, which I believe makes 3 on the day. And so now Titans take a 10-3 lead into the half, but Seattle gets the stop, and they will get the ball to begin the second half. But let's take a look at some stats here. So we are at halftime here. Titans up 10-3. Could have had a chance to go up more, but did not take advantage of the situation that was in front of them. And now the Seahawks get the ball to start the third. And so it's been a defensive game of sorts. And the Titans, of course, are the only ones that's gotten in the end zone. So, how is everybody feeling about this game? I'll be perfectly honest with you. Why do I have this feeling something bad is about to happen? I am not wishing it. I'm just saying that, we've read this story before. We've read this book before, and it doesn't usually end well. And I'm going to get to y'all comments in just a second, but I know we'll probably have some some NFC West fans coming in, and I don't mind that, of course. We're family friendly. So, we definitely don't mind other fans because, I am, working to branch out and things like that. But, let's see. Blue Man says Vikings scored. And so, hey, if the Vikings win, they stay at 7. But if Minnesota loses, Seattle wins, then Seattle gets up to 8. Gets up to 7. Xavier says me 49ers 44 versus you Seahawks 10 in Madden. So he playing some Madden right now. I get it. I haven't played Madden in a minute. I need to play some Madden. I really need to play some Madden. And the Cleveland Browns, what they're doing with Joe Flacco, again, tells you coaching can make a difference. But again, everybody, make sure y'all, give a like to the show if you're already watching. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Help me get to 1,400. I'm 18 away from that, so please help me get to 1,400. And then hopefully, and my goal by the end of the year is try to get closer to 1,500. So that is the plan. We see Detroit 17, Minnesota 14 right now. So Seattle fans, I know y'all are fans of Detroit today. Wow, nice touchdown catch by Justin Jefferson. And the only offense we got was Derrick Henry throwing a touchdown pass. Incredible on that. But let's take a look at some stats before we do take a breather for a bit. And, right now, the Tennessee Titans have controlled the game pretty well. They have double the first downs of Seattle, 12-6. They're 3 of 7 on third down, whereas the Seahawks are just 2 of 7 on third down. Titans have ran 34 plays to the Seahawks 26. They are outgaining the Seahawks 170-93 and are doing it at about 5 yards a clip. Passing, the Seahawks leading in that department 63 yards to 57 yards. Rushing, Titans up 113-30 on that. But the Titans do have 4 very crucial penalties, and they're leading the time of possession at 17:55 to 12:05 on that. But I mean, a very boring ball game, but this is exactly how Mike Vrabel likes it. He likes the boring, dull football game. And, you know, that's where he feels he can win it. And you got Ryan Tannehill, 9 of 15, just 64 yards on the game so far. He has been sacked 3 times. Derrick Henry, 8 carries, 58 yards. He does have a 12-yard touchdown pass to Chigakonkwo. You got Chig, 5 catches, 46 yards, and that touchdown. D-Hop, 2 for 20. Of course, you got Arden Key with a sack, and actually they went back to Nico Autry at 11.5 sacks, actually, because they went ahead and gave him only a half a sack. On the other side, Geno Smith, 10 of 16, just 69 yards on the game. He's been sacked twice. Kenneth Walker has been pretty much held in check. 7 carries, 28 yards so far. And, I mean, they really haven't went after this secondary, which is something I'm very surprised about. DK Metcalf, 2 for 33. 2 catches, 33 yards. Lockett, 3 catches, 14 yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba just 1 for 6 yards. But it has been this Seahawk defense that has kept the Titans at bay. Boye Mafe has a sack. Mario Edwards, the ex-Titan, and Jaron Reed with sacks on Tannehill. So right now, defensive game that's being played at the moment. And, I mean, it may come down to which offense makes the first major mistake in this game. That could definitely determine who's going to win this game. So Titans up 10, Titans up 10-3 at the half at the moment. But I'm gonna let everybody go. Stretch your legs a little bit. Definitely get you something to drink. If you gotta, take a quick restroom break, definitely go ahead. And then we're gonna get ready to come back for the second half. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'll never stop it.
All right, y'all, we are back as the second half is about to begin. One thing the Titans are going to have to do if they're going to find a way to win this game, and DJ Dallas gets out close to the 30-yard line, but there is a flag on the play on that kickoff return. Titans are going to have to find a way to, they're going to have to find a way to kind of, put this game away and don't let the Seahawks hang around. I mean, that's been the issue. And so now against Garrett Wallow, a penalty, who just got added to the Titans off of the Texans, off of the Houston Texans. And so now you add 15 yards onto the end of the run. So now you got Seattle somewhere close to the 45-yard line, so they have great field position to begin. We got Volcano coming in. Who do you think is a better quarterback, Will or Ryan? Ooh, that is an excellent question. I think Will Levis gives you more. Give to Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker gets away and springs free right at the first down marker. He looked like he was had, but he found a way out of the hole. He faked some guys out, bounced off of Otis Reese, and it picks up the first down. Pickup of 11 there. I'm going to go with Will Levis. I think Will Levis offers a little bit more. Walker looked like he was going to get stopped in the backfield, but eventually was. It looked like, great penetration by the Titan defensive line. Jaleel Johnson, bowls through, nearly stops him there. And then Key and Danico Autry finished them off. I thought for a second Kenneth Walker could have gotten going, but a host of Titans were right there. 2nd and 12. They're in Titan territory. Gets it to Disley. Nearly had to get it off in a hurry. Quick screen to Disley, the tight end, pushes forward, maybe got half of that back of 2nd and 12. And now sets up 3rd and 6. But again, Volcano, I think Will Levis gives you more of a chance to win. I think he's a little bit more athletic, younger, and everything. So I think that will be the case. I think he may end up being a little bit better, but we'll still see on that. 3rd and 6. Geno caught by Jackson Smith and Jigba and picks up the first down on the slant route. Nice little stutter step there by Smith and Jigba. Eric Garrow was covering him. But second half is where the Titans have had some trouble holding on to leads, because they only average about 7 points in the second half. 1st and 10 at about the 31. Give to Kenneth Walker. And he might have picked up maybe one there. Again, I have no idea why they have not went really, really after the secondary, but we're definitely going to find out. Geno back to pass. They have somebody. Has Tyler Lockett caught right there at about the 12, close to the 10-yard line. And the Seahawks are on the move. This Seahawk team, they're a tough, rambunctious bunch. Pete Carroll, very, very good head coach. And now Walker out to the left. They're doing a design run to Geno. Geno picks up a few yards inside the 10. So that was pretty much a design run. So now it's 2nd and 8. Smith had some time, had a guy. Parkinson with the catch, but he is out of bounds. One, yep. And that's what they're talking about. In the red zone, all the space condenses, so you don't have as much room. So 3rd and 8. I mean, one thing about the Titans, they are number 1 in the league as a red zone defense. They try to bring pressure, bring a twist on, and they try to go to DK Metcalf, Terrell Edmonds, the former Steeler and Eagle on the stop, and they may have to kick a field goal here. But a good job by Edmonds there to make the play to prevent a first down and quite possibly a touchdown there. But once again, kick is up and the kick is good for Myers. And the Seahawks inch a bit closer, 10-6. But yes, definitely looking forward to the Christmas season, to the Christmas holiday. Hey, I didn't really get to do a lot of shopping and things like that, but I am going to be getting some gifts for loved ones probably after Christmas. Once I have a little bit of money to work with. So once I do that, definitely going to get some gifts. But I definitely do appreciate the super chats and stuff like that. I appreciate the Christmas gift from Parker D. And definitely, if y'all are giving to me, you're giving to the show. And I definitely do appreciate that very, very much indeed. Titans up 10-6, and they're finna get the ball. But the Seahawks get points on their first drive of the third quarter. And it's going to be about who made the right adjustment, who made adjustments at halftime. And if you made those adjustments, you got a chance to win. But if you don't make the adjustments and sit on your laurels, sit on the lead, like a lot of times what the Titans tend to do, could come back to bite you. And so now the Titans getting ready to get the ball back, up 10-6. I hope they've made some adjustments going into this half. We're definitely going to find out. Are they going to try to sit on a 10-6 lead, or are they going to try to expand? Chris Moore catches the kick, brings it out. and gets it past the 25 to the 26. And why is Andre Dillard coming in the game? Oh, boy. I don't know why Andre Dillard is coming in the game. Maybe there's an issue with Jalen Duncan. Maybe they're trying something different. I don't like it. And for some crazy reason, Mike Vrabel thinks, I'm going to bring Dillard in as an extra lineman. Give to Derrick Henry up the middle. Picking up 7 there. So now 2nd and 3. I'm trying to see what is going on here with this offensive line. So now they got, I guess they've basically they've benched Jalen Duncan. I mean, I don't know if there's an injury. So they're going Andre Dillard back in for Jalen Duncan. And if I'm Seattle, I would put my best pass rusher on that side and go after him. A wishbone almost. And Tajay Spears goes up the middle, picks up a 1st down. And Spears like, I almost broke it again. Had that T formation with 3 backs, and then Raider comes out, and then you're so focused on Henry, you give to Spears instead. Spears picking up a nice gainer there. I don't know why Dillard is in there. And, of course, they get Andrew Rupchich on a false start. And this is where the Titans tend to have some issues, is those pre-snap penalties. They tend to kill drives. And Azeez Al-Shire was in the blue tent, came out with no helmet, give to Spears. Spears going up the middle, gets to about the 45, get to their own 45-yard line. And so now 2nd and 8, Spears out, Henry back in. I am worried about the pass rush. I'm worried about Dillard getting killed again. So they're going to try to run the ball, obviously, to protect Dillard. And Henry looked like he was going to be stopped, pushes forward, maybe picks up 2, making it about a 3rd and 6. I mean, Derrick Henry definitely a little bit more successful. 11 carries, 68 yards so far. But he also has a 12-yard touchdown pass, has definitely had a little bit more success. And now we're at 3rd and 7. And here's where the Titans have really had trouble. And a pass caught by Chris Moore, And that picks up another Titan first down. Nice catch there by Moore. Yeah, definitely a nice catch by Chris Moore. And now they're in Seahawk territory at about the 45, close to the 44 of the Seahawks, 1st and 10. Give to Henry. Henry try to bob and weave, but he's not going to get anywhere. And so they said Jalen Duncan dealing with a wrist injury. He's on the sideline standing with some of the other offensive linemen. He could be going back in at some point. But right now, Andre Dillard in. Duncan dealing with a wrist injury. Not good news on an already bad offensive line. Give to Derrick Henry again. They have only passed once on this drive. And it's now going to be 3rd and long again. Maybe 3rd and about 8. Meanwhile, in other games, Cleveland, who beat us earlier this year, leading Houston 22-7. Houston, of course, beat us as well. Jets up 27-7. That's an important game for the Titans. Atlanta up 20-7 on Indy, and Green Bay up 23-10. Back to pass, Tannehill, 3rd and 8, and Woolen nearly picks it off. And if Woolen picks that off, that is a pick 6. Woolen nearly had a pick 6 in his hands, was trying to go for Burks. Was just a little bit out in front of Woolen there. Woolen nearly would have had a pick 6. And so now the Titans are going to have to punt the football again. Zentner on the punt. And then beat DJ Dallas with the fair catch. And then, of course, Dallas tried to take a shot at Colton Dowell. And, you know, Dowell did the right thing there. He's making sure he caught the football. And the refs are discussing it. And, you know, a lot of people have been asking about Colton Dowell. Question being, could he replace NWI? And so a bad penalty by Seattle pushes them back half the distance to the goal. And so now Seattle's going to have to start backed up, but they have the football because they stopped the Titans. We're in the 3rd quarter with about 3:43 to go in the 3rd. Titans 10, Seahawks 6. Carolina inching closer, down 23-16. So you want the Jets to win. Houston, a loss would hurt them, help us out. An Indy loss will help us too. And in some late games, of course, you want Chicago to win. You want Chicago to win. You maybe want Chicago to win. You probably want New England to win and beat Denver. And then, of course, that's the Sunday games. That's the Sunday games. There is no Sunday night game on NBC. And then tomorrow, you want to cheer, hope that the Raiders win so they don't catch you. You hope the Giants win as well. So there's room for the Titans to possibly move up. I thank everybody again for tuning in to the channel. And those watching on Twitter, you can also comment on the show as well. So definitely do that. And I definitely do appreciate everybody, being here. And this has been a typical Tennessee Titans game. I mean, boring, slow, methodical. But that's how Mike Vrabel likes it. He is not a flashy guy. And now the Seahawks start deep in their own territory. Inside of their own 5. Geno gets it out of his own end zone, complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba for the first down, and definitely give them some room. They found a hole in the zone. And sometimes you notice the Titans play a type of defense that really a lot of other teams don't play. They play such a soft zone. Other teams don't do that, which is interesting. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Might be a false start. And they get a false start on Seattle on Noah Fant, backing them up 5 yards. So 1st and 15. Lou, man, I agree with you. Should have been a pick 6. So San Francisco in the NFC, already the number 1 seed so far. They've clinched the NFC West. Philly, Dallas right now leading the NFC East. They play Miami later. They've already clinched the playoff spot, as have the Philadelphia Eagles. They try to give to Kenneth Walker and Otis Reese. And so now 2nd and 14. And Geno gets it out to Bobo. And then there's a flag on the play of illegal contact. That's against Tennessee. It's a 5-yard penalty, but it's an automatic first down. So a new set of downs for Seattle. And so now, 1st and 10 for Seattle, 1:40 to go and counting. Give to Kenneth Walker. Walker trying to weave his way through, and he's not getting much. And now some crazy things going on. Flags on the play. And then after the extracurricular, they call it on Jaleel Johnson, and now you tack on 15 more yards. So some massive mistakes by the Titans right now, and you are giving the Seahawks 3 yards. And so they're saying, Bradford and Johnson were going at it, but as usual, it is always the second guy. It's the guy that retaliates that gets the call. So now you've given 15 additional yards. And Kenneth Walker trying to pick up some extra yards on first down, picking up about 6. Elijah Molden on the tackle. But, you've given up 20 extra yards to the Seahawks, who started inside of their own 5. Second and 5 now. Geno passing, caught by Tyler Lockett. And that looks like it'll probably in the third quarter. Gain of 22, but the Seahawks are in business. As we get ready to go into the fourth quarter, Tennessee up 10-6, but the Seahawks are threatening. And right now, the Tennessee Titans are kind of on their heels a little bit. Volcano saying Tannehill is so bad, Seahawks getting right. And that's what it looks like. It does look like the Seattle Seahawks are figuring it out. But this was my pick. I said the Titans would fall 17-16. And, it could be heading in that kind of direction. Again, TNT live here from the True Studios here in Memphis. I appreciate everybody tuning in, being with me. If you are, of course, new to the show, again, make sure you give a like on the show. Definitely give a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. And in that way, you will be able to be a part of the show. And you definitely help the algorithm and help me and everything. So I would definitely appreciate that so very much. But this game, extremely interesting. The Tennessee Titans at 5-9, trying to avoid a back-to-back double-digit loss season. And the Seattle Seahawks trying to keep their playoff hopes alive as this game goes forward. So, this is a crucial drive for the Seattle Seahawks. If the Seahawks can score here and they go up 13-10, they may have a chance to put it away. Lou Man said, remember, get right against us. Yeah, that's what happens with a lot of teams. A lot of teams tend to get right against us. Zari said, wish we had a clutch guy to end the game with like an NFL version of Ja Morant. Well, your NFL version of Ja Morant for the Titans is Derrick Henry. And Kenneth Walker trying to inch closer, picking up a few yards off first down. And I'd like for him to get in the end zone and score for me. So the fourth quarter starts 2nd and 5. Blue Man said Vanderbilt almost got you. Yeah, that game, I told a couple people at my job, I said, Vandy played a hell of a game. And that was a little too close for my comfort, to be honest. So 2nd and 5, Walker 15 carries, 53 yards. Geno back to pass, gets it out to Kenneth Walker. Walker getting around the side. Tackle made by Otis Reese. And it'll set up a 3rd and short. But Vanderbilt did not get us. We win. We're still 10-2 on the year, and we're going to move up the rankings. So now 3rd. Third and 3. Third and 3. Pressure coming. Quick pass. Caught by DK Metcalf. Gets inside the 15, maybe to the 10. Seahawks are on the move. They are definitely threatening. They got 20 inside the 15. And so Seattle in the red zone, 1st and 10. Give to Walker. Walker trying to just patiently find his way around. May have ended up picking up a couple of yards. I definitely like Walker's patience. He's definitely like, look, I'm going to let the play develop. Reminds me a little bit of a bigger Le'Veon Bell, who Bell used to kind of hide behind that offensive line, and it just skirts through. Second and 9. Smith back to pass. Got DK Metcalf. Is that a touchdown? No signal just yet. They might say incomplete, but they might need to take a look at that. Metcalf 1, 2. Oh, that's a touchdown. That might be a touchdown. Yep. Caught. Oh, bobble 1, and then dragged the leg. I think that's going to be a touchdown for the Seahawks. There was really no signal, and Pete Carroll's going to challenge it, and I think he's going to get it. Yep. And I'm looking at the replay. Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. So you might as well get ready for a new score. It's either going to be 12 or 13-10 in favor of Seattle as soon as they confirm this is a touchdown. So definitely a good challenge for Pete Carroll. So this is gonna be a touchdown. And I'm like that. Lou Man says that's a score. DO9 like that's a TD. And I agree. I think it is. I think it's definitely gonna be a touchdown. And the Seahawks are about to take the lead. And once again, the Tennessee Titans have given up a lead in the second half. They were up 13-0 last week against Houston and were not able to hold it. This time, they were up 7-0, then 7-3, then 10-3, and again have not been able to hold it. And of course, the Seahawks would have scored 9 to 10 straight points. And so, man. And it's been overturned, and it is a TD. I thought I might have heard some Seahawks fans in the crowd. So that is indeed a score. Touchdown Seahawks. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we have a new score. Seahawks have taken a 13-10 lead over the Tennessee Titans. And we have seen this. We have seen this pretty much every single game where the Titans just can't seem to hold on to a lead. They, play soft, conservative. They try to hold on. They don't attack. And instead, they let the other team attack them. Great job by DK Metcalf. And that is a demoralizing drive. That drive started inside their own 4-yard line. And they go 96 yards for a score. And of course, you had the illegal contact penalty. You also had that 15-yard penalty on Jaleel Johnson. And what has Mike Vrabel always said? Don't do dumb stuff to hurt the football team. And that's some stuff that's happened there. Ivory Coast coming in. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. But now, Seahawks up 13-10. How do the Titans respond? And, of course, Chris Moore will call for a fair catch. And now the question is, how do the Titans respond? Andre Dill Picklard still in at left tackle. That would be concerning going forth in the fourth quarter. If you throw a challenge flag and you're out of challenges, I think it is a penalty. And Pete Carroll is out of challenges, and Tannehill gets crushed by Bobby Wagner, who has come back to the Seahawks. And this is exactly what you're afraid of if you're a Tennessee Titan fan. That pressure. They are picking up. Four sacks. Another sack on Tannehill. 54 sacks allowed this season. And now 2nd and 16. They try to go screen to Spears. Spears nearly got it all back. And it might have set up about a 3rd and 5. Dion says, put Malik in. I'm like, I don't think Malik would do any better. But I would be like, next few games, I wouldn't mind. But Tajay Spears, he's had a couple that nearly broke 3rd and 3, picked up 13 on that one. So 3rd and 3 now for the Titans at their own 32. Tannehill back to pass, try to go to Spears, and I think Spears may have the first down, and he does. And I will say, if the Titans don't win this game, this could be double whammy because next week I'm pretty sure there's a chance C.J. Stroud returns, and they could be coming off of a loss, and they're going to be angry. And again, some other scores. Jets up 27-7. Indy down 23-10 to Atlanta. Derrick Henry up the middle, picks up maybe 4 yards there. But Tajay Spears, 6 carries, 37 yards, 4 catches, 21 yards. Derrick Henry at 74 yards on 14 carries. Tannehill just 12 of 19, 90 yards. And he has been sacked 3 times when there's been no blitz. Tannehill trying to roll out, trying to throw to somebody. And they say it was caught by Traylon Burks, but then they say out of bounds. See, I don't like this play being done to the short side of the field because you have no room. Oh, that is a close call there to Burks. And I think they're trying to see if the challenge flag will be thrown. It looks like it has. So they're going to review it, but here's the problem. If you don't get it, you lose a timeout. I don't know. We're going to see that. That's a tough play to call. And right now, remember, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Remember that. Ruling on the field, incomplete pass. So you got to show evidence that it's going to be overturned. So Ian said, I will put Malik in, but I think the Titans want to show Levis that the job is his and not want to make it seem like a quarterback battle. I mean, I think it's pretty much Levis's job. Dionai says, Burks ain't that guy. Ian says, Burks is unlucky. He's always getting hit hard. This is, again, why I would want a new coach, an offensive mind, because I think he might get Burks involved and could find a way to get the best out of him. Tony Partee says, we are getting a touchdown. I don't know. Dionai said, we need receivers. We need receivers with speed. That is exactly what we need. 9:25 to go in the fourth. 9:25 to go in the game. Seahawks up 13-10. And right now, remember, it was 3rd and 6. Excuse me. So it was 2nd and 6. And they call it a catch. So it is a catch for Burks. It is a catch for Burks, pick up a 13 yards, and it gives the Titans a first down. You know what? Ian's talking about Ayuk or T. Higgins. They both might get tagged. And Lou, man, I don't know who Stump Mitchell is. So caught by Burks, first down. Tannehill goes screen to Henry. Henry might have some room to run. Henry bounces off. Spin move picks up a first down. So the Titans are on the move. They're playing a little desperate right now. And so a nice little screen pass there. And so 1st and 10, Derrick Henry, they're on the move inside of the 40 at the Seahawks 36. Give to Henry. Henry gets some room, and he's going to get a first down inside of the 26 to the 20, inside of 27 to the 26. And Derrick Henry on the move. Luke jokes about, I forgot the Titans play today. I'm like, you forgot it was Sunday? You forgot it was Sunday, Luke? Really? And so now, second and 1, give to Henry. Henry is stuffed. Yeah, it's 2nd and 1, so of course they're going to go to Henry, which I'm not really mad at them for doing. Derrick Henry, 884 yards, has 80 more, so he's at 926. He needs 116 yards to get to 1,000. And Tajay Spears close to a first down. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. Maybe try to draw him off sides. Tannehill. I think he's ahead. First down. First down, Tennessee with Tajay Spears. Yeah, Derrick Henry's 116 yards away from 1,000. He's at 964 right now. So he is about 36 yards away from 1,000 on the year. D-Hop at 919. He's at 939. He's 61 yards away from 1,000. Trying to get to Spears, and Spears is stuffed. Kevin Rader could not hold his block. Loss of 3 yards, so the Titans are going backwards. 5:15 to go, and again, they're not attacking Seattle. They're just trying to run the ball. I guess they're trying to just go for a field goal and tie the game. I don't know. You got to take some shots at a time. And that's a flag. That's going to be false start on Andre Dillard. I saw that one. Back him up some more. And these pre-snap penalties are killing the Titans right now. D09's like, why are we trying to win? We don't like great players in the draft. I'm like, I get it. I mean, that's 8 penalties for 60 yards in this game, 5 in this second half. I mean, the Titans, they try to act like they want to win, but they acted like they want to tie. 2nd and 17 now. Pressure comes, trying to go to Spears, and Spears trying to bounce off a few, but only gets back to about the 26, sets up a 3rd and long. And they're probably going to give a handoff and go for a field goal. 4:41 remaining and counting. Right now, momentum is on the side of the Seahawks. Even though they made some nice plays. 3rd and 11. They're trying to make sure they're in range of a field goal, which they are right now. A sack would be bad. Tannehill took a shot for Hopkins, and there's the flag. I don't know. So pass interference on the defense. So the Titans pick up a 1st down. I mean, D09, I kind of get it. Why in the world are we trying to win? I don't know. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 11. 4:13 to go. Titans trying to take the lead or tie with a field goal, but they have had issues in the red zone. Derrick Henry getting closer down inside the 5. 86 yards, so he is just 30 yards away from 1,000 yards on the year. And Seattle right now have the lead. If they hold on, if they find a way to win this game, they could be in the 7th spot because Minnesota is trailing Detroit. A long drive for the Titans offense. Try to give to Henry again, right up the middle on 2nd and 4. And now more flags are coming down. And now the Titans get a penalty on Artie Burns, the corner. I guess extracurricular with Mason Kinsey. Yep. And Kinsey kind of flopped there a little bit. That was a flop there, but hey, you'll take it. And they're like, the crowd is like, give it to Henry. 1st and goal for the Titans at the 3. They give to Henry, and Henry will punch it in. Touchdown Titans. The King has scored again. 11th rushing touchdown of the year. Titans regain the lead with 3:21 remaining. And I mean, I will say this. This Titan team, they're fighting for Mike Vrabel. They are fighting for him. Don't know why, but they're doing it. They want to win. And then the kick is up. Kick is good. So 3:21 remaining. Titans ahead. And so the Titans, yeah, like they said, trying to play the role of spoiler. Maybe they don't want a top draft pick. But I'm with D09. I'm like, why are you trying to win? You're supposed to lose. Help us out. But hey, it's football. Players don't be trying to lose on purpose. But Derrick Henry getting in for a score. 19 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown there. Closing in on 100 yards on the game. So, hey, the Titans are fighting. But I will also say this. Seattle was in this situation. Seattle was in this situation last week against Philly, and they found a way to win. Looks like, what do we possibly gain from winning this game? I know the Titans are fighting for pride. They are fighting for pride. They are trying to fight for their coach. I don't know. I mean, look, I applaud their effort. I really do. I don't want them to win either. I want Seattle to win this game. But the fight, I said compete. I said fight. And they are definitely doing that. I will give them that. And so now 3:21 to go. Seahawks have a chance to drive. A touchdown could put them ahead. A field goal will not do it. Quick pass to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Tries to squeeze up the middle, maybe pick up about 3 to 4 yards. And like I said, there are Tennessee Titans fans that are like, look, I'm cheering through and through for a win, no matter what. And I give them that. And tried to go to DK Metcalf there a little too high. And he really not too high, but threw it behind him. And again, the Seattle Seahawks have really not attacked this secondary the way I thought they would. But I know flashiness is not really their style. 3rd and 6 for Seattle. Geno to Tyler Lockett, caught, first down. So first down. So first down for the Seahawks. Give to Kenneth Walker. Picks up about 2 yards. Tackle by Harold Landry. .235 and counting. So this could be a game-winning drive, maybe for Seattle. And Geno sacked by Harold Landry, who has really come into his own in the last few weeks. That's 9.5 sacks for Harold Landry. And now it's 3rd and 14, and we are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. The Titans are trying to hang on for dear life. So now it's 3rd and 14 for the Seattle Seahawks. After that sack, but I gotta give it to the Titans. They're fighting. So we're definitely gonna find out. But this Titan team, gotta give it to them. They're fighting. They're they are basically saying we are not going quietly into that good night. And so 2 minutes to go. How is this game going to shake out? It's going to be interesting. Tannehill 15 of 20, 120. No touchdown, but no picks. Derrick Henry, 19 carries, 88 yards. Kenneth Walker has been held to just 54 yards. But Geno, 181 yards, 20 of 29, and a touchdown pass to DK Metcalf, who has 4 for 56. Tyler Lockett, 6 for 61. But a big 3rd and 14 coming up. So this could be this is a big play here for Seattle. And I definitely agree with the commentators. This is 4-down territory. If you don't get the first down, you're going to have to go for it. Pressure coming. Geno caught by Jackson Smith and Jigba. First down, Seahawks. But there's also a flag on the play. And it looks like it looks like a penalty against the Titans. I mean, a nice pass. So first down, Seahawks. They getting across midfield. Big pickup there for Jackson Smith and Jigba. And again, we've been in too many of these. So they're right at midfield. Again. And again, tried to go to Tyler Lockett a little too far for him. So second and 10 for the Seahawks. Pressure coming. Geno gets it away, gets it to Lockett. Lockett gets the first down and gets out of bounds. Pickup of 12 yards. Seahawks on the move. A touchdown could win the game for the Seahawks. Nice play design. Avery playing so far off. He was going right. Then he steps up in the pocket, looks to his left. Lockett wide open. Gets the first down. 1:43 to go. Maybe to see if he was behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, they're taking a look, saying is it a completed catch or not? I don't see why that's not. But it's under 2 minutes, so it's an official review. But Derrick Henry on that last touchdown, over 100 career touchdowns for Derrick Henry, whether it's running, catching, or throwing. But, I mean, this is a massive drive for the Titans defense. I'm like, hey, I'm just sitting here chilling. And right now, looking at other games, Cleveland up 36-13 on Houston, and they are basically humiliating them at home. Jets up 27-14 on the Commanders. Atlanta with a huge 26-10 lead with 3:51 to go. Looks like they're going to win that game. Carolina just down 8, 30-22 with 5 minutes to go against Green Bay. So you want the Jets to win. You want the Jets to win. You want Carolina to maybe come back and win. But also Houston, who beat us, you know, if they lose, that helps our strength of schedule. You know, some teams that we lost to, you know, some teams that we beat, if they take some losses, that helps us out as well, strength of schedule. So Houston down helps us out. Indianapolis down, of course, because they beat us twice. And they do call it a completed catch for Tyler Lockett. I don't know why they challenged it anyway, but that was an official's challenge. So inside the 40 at the Titan 38, 1:43 to go. Smith and Jigba over the middle, picks up a couple. And again, remember, a field goal does not do it for the Seahawks. It has to be a touchdown. Bringing pressure, caught again by Tyler Lockett, gets out of bounds. First down, Seahawks. Seahawks are threatening yet again. A minute 19 to go inside of the 30. Tries to go high for Bobo. Incomplete pass. So 2nd and 10. Second and 10, a minute 14 to go. Geno throws, has DK Metcalf, and there goes the flag. So Seattle's going to get inside, first and goal. Pass interference on Trey Avery. And again, I don't know why the Seahawks haven't done this more. So now automatic first down for the Seahawks. 1:09 to go. Seahawks have a chance to take back the lead. First and goal at the 5. Yep, you got one-on-one out there with DK Metcalf. Charbonnet inching closer. Again, a Titan loss will help us as far as draft is concerned. Because remember, if the Jets hold on to win, we're at 9. If the Jets hold on to win, we move up to 8. We really move up to 6 for the moment. So we will move up to 6 for the moment. And hopefully if the Bears win and beat Arizona, we might stay there. We would stay there. So 1:04, second and goal, get to Charbonnet, and he is stuffed by Marlon Davidson. So now third and goal, 1 minute to go. I mean, that was a great defensive play there. Davidson had Charbonnet covered up. If they were going to run read option, Landry would have had Geno. So now third and goal at the 1. Third and goal at about the 3. Seattle has all 3 of their timeouts. Third and goal from the 5.5. Smith, end zone, caught. Touchdown Seahawks. Man. Seahawks touchdown, and they take the lead back with 57 seconds remaining. Big penalty on Trey Avery. May have got that play, and the Seahawks go back in front. Man, oh man. And really, I don't know if they would have called a flag in this situation, but Kobe Parkinson, I mean, nice catch. Kick is up, kick is good, and the Seahawks go back up 20-17. And here's the question. Is there enough time for Tanny in the game to either tie with a field goal or win with a touchdown? And I see we got some Seahawks fans in the chat, which, again, I know they're pretty happy right now. But the Titan defense has been an issue, and this is what the Tennessee Titans have done. They have given up leads in the second half. I mean, again, they had a lead against Indianapolis. And the Titans only have 1 timeout left, and they're going to have to go the distance. The Titans at one point against Indianapolis had a 17-7 lead, but then we're up 17-13. This will be yet another second half lead blown by the Titans. The Titans have had in each of their last 3 games at home, they've held a lead at the half and could not hold on. The only exception, the Miami game. 57 seconds to go. 75 yards. A field goal could send it to overtime. And I see the Commanders have creeped back up on the Jets. Tannehill back to pass, and he's going to be sacked. That's a bad play. They only got 1 timeout left, so they're going to have to get on the ball or they're going to have to use it. And Mike Vrabel's going to use that final timeout. So now they can't stop the clock anymore unless they get out of bounds. That is a bad time to take a sack. 5th sack of the day. Buffett and Draymond Jones combined on that. 5 sacks given up by this deep offensive line. Again, Detroit up 30-24. Seattle wins this game. They're in the 7th spot. If the Titans lose this game, they inch closer. They'll be at least in the 6th spot for the moment. Tannehill goes across the middle, complete to Chig. But now they got to get on the ball because they have no more timeouts left. Ivory Coast, Seahawks fan. Dion says, Seahawks ain't winning no Super Bowl. Let's be real. Y'all ain't all that. I mean, Seahawks can get to the playoffs. They got a trio of receivers. I mean, they probably won't win. But, hey, we have seen in the playoffs, anything can happen. Of course, Parker D, happy for the tanking, said, get that draft up. Bobby Bottles, looks like he's with the Seahawks. 34 seconds to go. Over the middle, caught by Burks. They finally decide to pass to him. 12 yards, 29 seconds to go. Nice cross route. Get across midfield. Well, right at midfield. They get to maybe the Seattle 38. They may have a chance for a Nick Folk field goal. But if they're stopped in bounds, clock rolls. Titans trying to find a way back. Sacked by Draymond Jones, and that could end the game. They cannot stop the clock. That might essentially end the game. Gives to Dow. Woolen. Clock is rolling, and that's going to do it. Bad clock management by Mike Vrabel, and also bad job by Tannehill taking 2 unnecessary sacks, and that's going to do it. Seahawks win, and I agree, we stink. Mr. Tactical says, let's go. Dion says, Vrabel starts Tannehill. Vrabel should be fired. Xavier said, fire Vrabel and get a new front office crew. I want to fire Vrabel. And now Seahawks are 8-7. The Titans fall to 5-10. A bad sack to take there. And I agree. I'm thinking you clock it too. And Vrabel basically like, we know it's over. But, man, that is a bad way for the Titans to end the game. For the 3rd time in 4 games at home, they give up a second-half lead. And right now, For the moment, Seattle is in the 7th spot, and the Titans continue to improve their draft stock. So Seattle gets a win, 8-7. They are fighting for their playoff lives. The Titans fall to 5-10, and Mike Vrabel now 5-17 in his last 22 games, 12-23 on the year. Tough way to lose for the Titans. A tough and bad way to lose for the Titans. You take 2 unnecessary sacks. Same old Titans. Lou Man says Vrabel needed fired last week. AZ Mix says same old Titans, same old story. That's what it looks like. Dion says fire the root. Mike Vrabel. Mr. Tactical said a great commentary. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Again, make sure y'all give a like to the show. And if you're new to the channel, if you're a Seahawks fan, Titan fan, it doesn't matter. Subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Of course, right now, we're looking at Washington and New York, the Jets. Right now, we are in the 6th spot. Our strength of schedule went down a bit, which is good. So, again, right now we're in the 6th spot. If Washington wins, I think they're going to stay where they are, and so will the Chargers if they go to 5-10. But if the Jets win, we stay where we are. Chicago plays later. I think we'll be no worse than 7. So, again, we're in pretty decent position draft-wise. You know, you hate to see that happen at the end. I'm just saying, Vrabel is going to have to fire almost everyone to keep his job, which, I mean, if you got to fire everybody, you might as well fire the head coach while you're at it. Ivory Coast says, go Hawks, my Christmas Eve gift, happy holidays. Well, Merry Christmas to you too as well, Ivory Coast as well. D09 says, should have started Malik, it probably would have been worse. Rasheed said, that's good. They competed but lost for the draft. And I agree. They did compete. I'll give them that. But typical Titans, they find a way to lose in the end. Dear Robert Light, got to coach better, got to play better. We know that's what's happening. D09 says, Commanders coming back on the Jets. And I do see it. I'm watching that right now. Lou Man says, thank you for having me. No problem. Thank you for tuning in. I agree by Josh. The Titans should fire Vrabel and Carthon. Definitely should fire Vrabel. Carthon, again, I would give him a year. But I think Rand needs to clean house. I agree. And, of course, here comes our resident troll, Kent, saying, find you another team. I will never deviate from being a Titans fan. But, hey, y'all are acting like I'm upset. And I don't give a rat's tail about other Titan fans being mad at me because I'm cheering for us to lose. Hey, get as high as we can in the draft. As long as Chicago wins, if the Giants can beat the Eagles, I am fine being at 6. And we have a chance to move up. I think the Chargers are going to try to win a game. Washington's trying to win a game. That only helps us. Marcus Tucker says, nah, Vrabel is okay. Rand needs to be gone. Kelly has to be fired. Tannehill needs to go on. My question is this. Why would you want Rand out and not Vrabel? Vrabel is the guy that put all this together. I really don't understand the illogical thinking of some of you fellow Titan fans. I really don't. Some of y'all are crazy. So I'm not excited. Let them lose. I mean, hey, now Carthon hasn't done a great job, but I mean, it's only year one. And obviously, I see how Washington is coming back. They got Jacoby Brissett in there instead of Sam Howell. Zari says, what's the point of a high pick with some losers running the show? I mean, I can't disagree with that one. So we're definitely going to see what happens going forward. But Titans fall 20-17. They fall to 5-10. And back-to-back double-digit loss seasons for the Titans. And so, everybody, I'm going to get ready to call this a day. Everybody, I want y'all to have a very, very Merry Christmas. And I will see y'all as we get ready to head into 2024. We'll have a post-game show tomorrow. Actually, we won't have a post-game show tomorrow. We'll have a post-game show on Tuesday. Tomorrow's Christmas. Spend time with your family. And then we will talk on on Tuesday. We will see y'all then and tighten up, even though we lost, because that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all. Merry Christmas.